Yo, what's going on? What's poppin'? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So listen, I'm gonna tell you how you can get a woman. How you get a girl to really be feeling you, right? So
what's going on,
I was
everybody?
talking to a friend, and she was like, "Yo, Mr.
www.themanmindset.com.
Locario,
It's your
I
boy,
just
the
need to know,
Dean.
like, how do you get
Class
these girls
is
hooked,
in
man? How do you
session.
get them really
You know what, guys? What I
like
want to
that,
talk
right
to you
there?"
guys today about is attraction. And the thing for a lot of you guys is that you think you get a pass straight to attraction when you meet a woman. That's not going to happen. In order to do that, guys, you have to make sure you get curiosity.
The following is rated TV MALSV. It contains strong language. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Welcome to the Dating Advice Hour with your hosts, Mr. Locario and Steve the Dean Williams. This show will teach you how to keep conversations going, how to be more attractive, more confident, more masculine, how to be better at knowing what to say to a woman, and have a more satisfied dating and sex life. Mr. Locario is the bad boy of the dating game. Badboymembership.com is where you can go to step up your game, as Mr. Locario provides you with detailed step-by-step dating advice, audio, video tutorials every month. Steve the Dean Williams has been teaching men about dating, sex, and manhood for over 25 years. From building yourself to having the perfect marriage. His website is www.themanmindset.com. The call-in number is 515-605-9373. That's 515-605-9373. Take it away, guys.
All right, guys, what's going on? It's your boy, the Dean, with the bad boy of the dating game, Mr. Locario. Mr. Locario, what's good with you, fam? What's up?
Chilling. What's going on, bro?
And I can't call it, man. It's another day here in the land of teaching these guys about women, read emails and everything else. Cario, tell them about yourself, man.
Yeah, man. So, guys, make sure, as usual, you go to badboymembership.com because that's where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. That's the joint right there. Also, you can check out my main site, mrlocario.com, to get all my books, DVD programs, all that other good stuff. You feel me?
No doubt, guys. And also make sure y'all check out The Man Mindset. We got a show tonight at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we're going to teach you about the game and dating and all that other good stuff. Now, what we do is we have 1 hour here. We're going to read emails and also take your phone calls. If y'all want to call in, y'all have the number. It's 515-605-9373. Press 1. Come on in. Ms. Locario, who's up first? You or I? Who wants to go first in this one?
You go first. All
right, let me read this one. All right. This guy asked for me to read this one. Let me see here. Oh, shit. All right, it's not length. It's not bad. All right, here we go. Steve, my apologies for the length. I was dating a girl. Wait, let me turn off the fucking music. Steve, my apologies for the length. I was dating a girl I really liked. I fucked up. She friend-zoned me for 2 months before I cut her off. I told her if she wants to fuck, text me. I ran into her at a club 6 months later. She's with someone. She left. She texted me to drive safe. I replied back, only text me if you want to fuck. Then she agreed to. All right. So hold on a second. I'm in the process of moving, so I gave her a location and told her we're fucking in my car. Can't do it in my house. She agreed to that and came over. When I met her, she wasn't sure about doing it. I made some conversation, spun her around, and she latched on to me and told me that she missed me and then I proceeded to fuck everything up. Mistake number 1, the location was bad. It was 3 a.m., but people were outside, cars passing by. I didn't make her feel comfortable. Mistake number 2, she said that she didn't want to fuck me. I said, have a nice day, and left, even though I guess she was calling my name. I don't know what he meant by that. Mistake number 3, I texted her the same text from before again. Mistake number 4, when I went to park my car, I noticed she was still by my driveway talking on the phone. So I told her, you got to get the fuck out of here. My question is, how do I bring this back to neutral? He says, I got the products and everything from you and Mr. Locario. I'm not trying to fuck. I'm not trying to fuck until I get my own place in 2 weeks. And he's just talking about a little bit about the products. But I also don't want to come off being rude and salty. I was thinking about sending, I don't mean to come off rude last weekend. If you want, let's grab some tea Saturday and catch up. Feel free to punch me in the chest if you need it. God damn, I'm going to destroy this guy. So what you got on that, man? I'm sorry. I hope you got remember all that shit. If you, yeah.
Oh man, that's funny. This is the thing, guys. Man, when you're dealing with girls and you're trying to get situations going where you're gonna have sex, you got to make sure that you set everything up. Like that's your job. You got to make sure everything is set up. Even if you're just dating a chick, whatever it is, you got to make sure you're setting things up correctly. Because he's saying, yo, I told her to come through so we could smash in the car, and she agreed to it, so she was ready to get down. But the thing is, he didn't set it up right because he was like, oh, we were in a spot where there were other cars passing by and a whole bunch of people. So he should have known, hey, if we're going to be doing it in my car, I got to find a secluded area so that there's nobody else around. You feel what I'm saying? And so that we can make it happen so that she won't be feeling all weird and I could get it going. But what happened was he didn't set it up. So therefore it didn't go as smoothly. Then on top of that, he's doing a whole bunch of shit where it seems like he doesn't know how to flow with the situation. Because he's like, the girl was at my driveway. I told her to get the fuck out, and then she was over here, and I told her no. And then he doesn't know how to just flow with the situation and get it from point A to point B to point C. And I think again, it has to do with his logistics. It has to do with him understanding, hey, I'm trying to smash this girl. I could only do it in my car, and then if this is the thing that I want to do, because you could also go to a hotel if you wanted to. But he's like, I'm gonna do it in my car. So you got to make sure that you set that up. That's really all I'm saying, is that you got to make sure you set these things up because your logistics are very important. This is even a lot of times when guys take girls back to their houses and their houses are fucking dirty and fucked up. I did that back in the day once or twice where I took girls to my house. My shit wasn't looking good. And then they got out the mood and didn't want to fuck. See what I'm saying? So everything has to be set up, and then therefore things are gonna go smoothly as you're trying to do what you're trying to do. But Steve, go in. What you gonna say about this shit?
Oh. I look. I don't. You're right. If you're gonna be that bold and say some things like that you wanna fuck and all, like you said. You got to have your shit together. And a lot of guys don't have their shit together. You're not in high school anymore, man. You're not in high school anymore. The times for fucking in a car was high school and shit.
Right.
You're a grown ass motherfucking man. Take your money and get a fucking hotel. You can't fuck at your place and you can't fuck at her place, which is odd because he never asked, I don't think. Why don't you get a fucking hotel? And then all this other shit. It's like you're going back, man. All right, let me hurry up through this shit. All right, so then you're like, it's 3 a.m. Why the fuck are you fucking her in your car at 3 a.m.? That's what I don't understand. Of course she's going to feel uncomfortable. If you're going to fuck, you want to put her in a situation where she feels comfortable around you to do things. Then when she said she didn't want to fuck you, who wants to fuck somebody in the car outside at 3 a.m. in the morning, you talk about leaving, have a nice day, like you doing shit. And then you text her the same text before, so text me when you want to fuck, but you ain't doing, look, let me tell you something. This is the problem with you guys. You listen to all these motherfuckers out here telling you just to say, hey, let's go fuck and let's do all this other shit, and you ain't got no substance. There's nothing behind what you're saying. Now, if Mr. Locario said, let's go fuck, that's totally different. Why? Because he's going to be able to back up everything he's saying throughout the whole thing. He's going to call her. He's going to make her feel sexy. He's going to make her feel wanted. He's going to make her feel nasty, make her want to fuck. And let me see here. She was in the driveway talking on the phone. Of course, she's on the driveway talking on the phone. It's 3 a.m. in the morning. What the fuck do you think she's, what? She's probably telling someone I'm about to come home, man. It's 3 a.m. in the fucking morning. You can't bring this shit back to neutral number one. And last thing I want to say is, you look, you were thinking about sending her a message. I came off rude last weekend. If you want to grab some tea, this is backwards. You're supposed to be grabbing the tea and shit first before you want to fuck. Why would you grab tea later and come backwards already?
Right.
You wanted Locario. Wanted to fuck him.
Right.
This is what we tell you guys. You guys listen to all these goofy ass motherfuckers who don't know anything about sex or women, and you think you're in a porn. This is like a porn movie where you're saying let's fuck and the music clicks and everything is like what you watch on videos or jerk off to. It doesn't work that way. The fuck you mean let's go get some tea? That shit's already done. You fucked this whole entire thing up because you were being too fucking cheap. Why y'all motherfucker? Take the wheel. All right, you go ahead, man. God, fuck, man.
Oh man. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next question, man, because that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm done with that. Yeah, man.
Oh man. So listen, man. So this one says, what advice would you give a guy that's good looking but low testosterone, someone that provokes cheek pinching and all like a cute puppy or kitten, but it seems not to provoke lust, which is what I want. Also, a woman during ovulation want to get impregnated by a high testosterone male and then have low testosterone male bring up the child. So how can a low testosterone good-looking guy get a girlfriend or a wife? It seems a real crappy place for a guy to be, a cute, non-threatening, non-dominant guy. They don't want to have sex with you. They also want to cheat on you at the same time. What's the advantages and disadvantages of being this guy, and how should he apply game to overcome and exploit these advantages or disadvantages? Is it better to try to look as manly as possible to get balance, or should you not even try to compete with men that are obviously far more manly and try to go for women that are into cute guys and not try to be more masculine? Okay, so he's basically saying chicks ain't trying to fuck with him too much because he's not masculine. So what do you think on that, Steve?
Why do you hate me so much, Locario? All right. Let me okay, I need you to read something back real quick for me.
Right.
Read the pregnant thing, what was a pregnant?
He said women during ovulation want to get impregnated by a high testosterone male and then have a low testosterone male bring up the child. That's what he said.
All right, this is the problem with you motherfuckers, man. I don't know how many times we tell you motherfuckers, what does pregnancy, you ain't trying to have kids, so what the fuck does that have to do with anything, Miss Locario?
Right.
What is getting her pregnant have to do anything if you wrapping your dick up and you not getting her pregnant? You shouldn't be getting her pregnant. You motherfuckers got to be the dumbest motherfuckers on the block thinking that, you know what? We keep telling you, protect your last name, protect your sperm, and stop fucking these women raw until they become your wife or have your last fucking name, kind of sort of thing. That's number one. So that has nothing to do with anything. Number two, it doesn't matter how good you fight. See, it's funny you guys think that you need to look good to get a beautiful woman. That is not the truth. That's the problem with you guys. You don't have to look good to get a girlfriend and a wife. Women want people who have principles that stand on certain type of laws, rules, and codes. Miss Locario, this guy has it all wrong. The worst thing he can do is look. He's talking about pretending to be a man. Do you guys understand that women are not fucking stupid? Do you guys understand that you cannot pretend to be a man because eventually she's gonna find out you ain't shit, you're weak, you're soft, and of course she's gonna cheat on you. That's what she's supposed to do because you ain't shit. A woman is going to use you for your resources, and that's it. And she's going to look for a Mr. Locario to fuck on the side because there's nothing special about you. Are we being too real with these guys today? Should I tell them a lie and tell them it's okay? I'm sorry. What you got on that, Mr. Locario? 347, we'll bring you in 1 second. What you got on that,
this
Mr.
is the funny part. Like, you know, what I noticed about this email, and I could tell, like, it seems like he's maybe one of these guys that's he's very technical. He's talking about like the, you know, women and biology and all this like science and all this other shit. But he's also asking, he's like, yo, how do I be more manly, or, you know, is it enough that I'm cute? What guys got to understand is, and dudes always talk about looks, and they already know how I get with all this look stuff. It's like, yes, certain chicks will like you and check you out because they think you're cute and physically attractive. But the thing that makes a woman really gravitate to you and really stick to you and really want to get with you and really have those feelings for you is your behaviors. How are you coming at the chick? That's really what the most important thing. This is what we talk about when we talk about you understanding game, you learning how to be more attractive. It's your behavior. You understand? I don't care how good looking a dude is. If he's insecure, chicks ain't gonna want to fuck with him. I don't care how good looking a dude is. If he doesn't have that masculine presence, he doesn't have that thing where he's leading women. He doesn't have that thing where he knows how to, you know, interact with women to get them feeling a certain way. It don't matter how good looking he is. You see what I'm saying? So your behaviors is the most important thing. This is why you can have guys who are fat and guys who aren't that great looking, guys who are average looking with really hot girls. And you see this shit all the time. Dudes try to chalk it up to, oh, he must have money. Most of these dudes out here don't got money like that. So it's not about just having money. It's the fact that those guys have certain behaviors that make women want to fuck with them. And so when he's talking about, you know, how do you be more masculine or whatever, it's more so just you tapping into who you really are and being comfortable with yourself and understanding that when you're dealing with women, you have to know how to lead and manage them. You feel what I'm saying? And once you know how to do that, that's going to give you more of that masculine presence. And that's when the chicks are going to gravitate to you, you know, no matter if you're the best looking dude or just an average looking guy. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's my thoughts on that shit.
We got 2 phone calls, but last thing I want to say, we'll bring the calls in 1 second. Last thing I want to say is this, guys. How many times we got to tell you, like Mr. Locario said, women aren't as impressed in the shit you have as you think they are. Your money doesn't impress them. Your nice car doesn't impress them. Your house and your clothes do not impress them. It only makes them want to use you for your resources because they know you can't stand on your own. If Mr. Locario was working at fucking Chuck E. Cheese,
right,
he's a garbage fucking man. It doesn't matter what he's not. Now, I just want to make sure y'all say that because I don't want no one to say, well, Steve called Mr. Locario garbage. No, he's not. I'm just saying if he was, he would still pull the baddest bitches because he's not standing on what he does. He stands on who he is. I'm sorry. All right, we got calls in. Y'all want to call in 515-605-9373. Press 1 will bring you in. First up, area code 347, then anonymous will bring you up next. 347, what's your name? What's your question? What's up?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's up, Steve? What's up, Corio? How's it going?
What's going on?
It's all good. And, you know, through my little steps from y'all, learning the game and getting my stuff together. So, you know, this summer, choose you fucking the baddest bitches, man, out there, man. You know, right. But I was just listening like that. I wanted to add to that, what you were saying about the last email because I think the other night I was saying about did you hear about O'Shea's show about this group called Incels and everything? I think you said you don't know who they are and stuff like that. Yeah, and that's exactly what down the email reminds me of. These are guys that totally give up on women. Period. Like. They accepted the fact they can't get pussy, period. They worse than MGTOW. Because even MGTOW, there's some MGTOWs that can get pussy. But these dudes, they giving up on women, period. They so low self-esteem or the level that they see what happened to other dudes based upon, and they base their failures on theirs. They even talk to females, so they just automatically give up. Like, and it's the incels stand for some involuntary celibacy. And these dudes out there like this, and it's sad right there, man. You know? Yeah, and I wanted to know your take on that. You know, yeah, like, you know, if you stand here and everything, if you ever heard, you know, this type of group and everything, yeah, because it's crazy, man. Like, it's sad. Like, you know, it is.
All right, we'll answer that. We'll put you, because there's a lot of background noise. We'll put you in and answer questions. Mr. Carter, what's your thoughts on that real quick, sir?
Yeah, so the thing is with those dudes, what he's talking about is they call themselves incels, which stands for involuntary celibate. And the thing is
asexual.
You're right. So the thing is, like, you know, I can't really take them dudes seriously, because as soon as you see, when you start to actually blame or pretend that what's going on with your situation you have no control over, there's nothing that you can't be helped. There's nothing you can do, because you have to help yourself. So the fact that you're calling yourself involuntary celibate, like you have no choice but to be celibate, that's your problem. And see, what happens is these dudes, they identify with that label. And see, what happens is sometimes when you identify with a certain label for so long, you don't want to go away from that. So now what happens is that they're so comfortable being the involuntary celibate person that to even try to get sex or to try to interact with women or to try to make something happen will go against their identity. You see what I'm saying? You see how crazy that sounds? And this is why a lot of times people don't learn or they don't grow, because they latch onto an identity so much that whenever anything's presented to them new, or anything's presented to them that could actually give them a new perspective, they're going to shut it out, because they're like, well, I'm an incel. I can't get girls. This is never going to happen for me. I'm too ugly, whatever, because they've dived so deep into that identity that they don't want to let that go. You see what I'm saying? But Steve, what's your thoughts on that?
This is Tough Tuesday, right? Am I correct, Mr. Tough Tuesday, right? I'm gonna say something that's gonna hurt a lot of feelings right now.
Mm-hmm.
Now, 347. Wait, they call Intel?
Incels.
Incels. Right. Okay. Well, the truth of the matter is, and this is Tough Tuesday, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, all you guys. You guys, the majority of you, the 98% of you guys, because I exclude gay guys, so gay guys are out. The 1%'s, Locarios of the world, the Greg Dawsons, the Rosebuds of the world, they're excluded. But the 98% of you guys are no different than them. You might as well be them. Because y'all have, see, here's the thing a lot of y'all guys don't understand. See, a lot of guys, even beta males, they think they're better. Now, of course, you're better than the Charlie male, but y'all are all grouped in the same circle. It doesn't matter if you're a beta, a Charlie, an Intel, you're a Metal, you're a fucking, you're asexual. Y'all are all the same. Y'all are no different, because y'all focus on your behaviors. So don't think you're better, because you're no different than them. Because all you do is focus on problems, blame others. You live in the past, always making excuses, lack personal development. You dwell in fear. You stay in your comfort zone all the time. You avoid women. When obstacles and problems come up, you run from that shit. You're always doubting. You're always following the crowd of other losers. It's not just the Intel guys. It's the majority of you guys. How do we know? Because if you luck up and get a fucking piece of pussy, if you luck up and get a woman, all you're going to do is seek her permission. You're going to do anything she asks you to do. You're going to deal with her drama. She's going to treat you like shit. You're going to allow disrespect. You're going to allow her to hit you, punch you, tell you what you can do. You're going to put up with her bullshit. You're always going to be available for the woman. You'll drop everything that you're doing to give her what she wants. You'll pay her bills, buy her drinks, give her money. You are no different from them. That's the truth. Listen, at the end of the day, and this is the real Miss Locario, you are either a man or you're a bitch in her eyes. I'm not calling you a bitch. I'm just being real with you. So if you hear groups like Intel or whatever the fuck they are, these Metals or these Betas and Charlies, you guys, let me tell you something. This is a hard one to swallow. I don't care if you're a pedophile, a weirdo, a psycho, a beta male. Women are all lumping you in one little circle of not getting pussy. It doesn't matter what like quote to speak, Listicar, what set you hold. If you're a beta male or Met-Tal or these other guys, asexual, you ain't gonna get no pussy because they don't want to fuck with you because you ain't shit in their eyes. Not me. I'm just being real with them, Locario. What's your take on that, man?
Man, you going in shit. That's and see that and see that's the thing. Like, you know, I always tell guys, man, you know, if you are getting what you want out the dating game, if you're dealing with girls on a daily basis and girls want to fuck with you and you know how to attract women and you know how to get things going, right? You wouldn't be an incel. You understand what I'm saying? You wouldn't, most of you guys wouldn't be on that MGTOW stuff. Most of you guys wouldn't be talking about this red pill, whatever the hell it is.
Shit.
Yeah. Like you said, it's all lumped into that category. It's either you getting it or you're not. And usually the ones that are not you can tell because those are the ones that's complaining. You feel what I'm saying? A rich man don't argue about the price. So that's what you gotta understand. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man.
Yeah, that real quick one when we bring in 1 second, but that's what Limits Card. You're right. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. When I say you follow the crowd, if you're a loser and you follow other losers that utilize just we're a group of red pills and we're a group of Met-Tals and we're a group of Intels. They're just losers teaching you how to be more of a fucking loser. You gotta cut the cancer and get rid of the fucking losers. Get rid of the ones that complain. Get rid of the ones that are victims. You need to come across and be around men. The only way you're gonna learn is be around the thing you want to become. And all you guys are just in a vicious cycle. You want to sit there and have pity parties and poor me parties and all this other stuff, and you wonder why you lose because you hang out with losers. Your mindset is a loser. And again, I'm not trying to be mean to these guys, but y'all need to wake the fuck up. Either you listen to the Locarios of the world, the Rosebuds, the Greg Doss, the motherfuckers that have what you want, and stop following these stupid ass groups and organizations that are holding you back from your potential. All they're going to do is, there was Judy and then she didn't like me. And everybody's like, oh, it's okay. Judy just didn't like you. She's a fuck Judy. Judy ain't shit. No, fuck you. You ain't shit. Judy's sucking Mr. Locario's dick. She's sucking somebody's dick. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. Let me bring the next guy in. I'm sorry. Area code anonymous. What's your question, sir? What's going on?
Hey, how you guys doing? I appreciate you guys being available today. So I guess after hearing the last things you guys had to say about the incels and kind of the guys who were frustrated and angry, and this is just for the other viewers, as well. Like I've been that guy, but I would say it wasn't about until maybe 3 years ago that, I was out of school. I finally got out of school, right? I decided to take all the time to kind of just focus on myself and to really just, build that inner strength, that inner confidence, and just, get myself out there. So for the guys who are listening, who are kind of, on that anger or frustrated or whatever, just know that we've all been there and put the work in, it gets better. But as far as my question goes for you guys, just give you a little background about me besides what I just said. In the last, I'd say, year and a half, I've had, a good solid string of improvements. And I say improvement, not necessarily success, because they're not the girls that I truly want, but they're the girls that are, what I'm saying? Like, they're cool. They're cool. Like, they give me ass when I want. And, I've been getting a lot of play just consistently. It's been very good improvement. But now I'm at a point now where, I want to take it to the next level. So what do you guys recommend I do to take to the next level? Like, I've been reading books. I've purchased some of the other dating coaches, some of their books and audio books. Locario, I got you in the backlog as well to get to. And so this summer, I don't necessarily want to focus on kind of like getting girls and kind of getting the same quality of girls. I want to kind of improve, maybe study the game by diving into the books a little bit, hitting the gym, and And I've been doing a little bit of shopping just to step up my swag and, kind of just feel a little bit better about myself, things of that nature. So what do you guys recommend I do to, hit the next level and, and to take those steps?
Well, what do you mean by the next level? What do you want to happen? Like, what's your goal? Like, what's the things you want to, what's the outcome? You know what I'm saying?
The outcome is to kind of just get that explosive confidence. Like I've felt it before, and I think that I'm really starting to just really feel confident on myself. I'm in a happy place. I'm content with everything that's going on in my life. But, what do you guys recommend? I do to kind of just like cultivate that even further, because people pick up on it, and that's really important. I think that's really important in the game in terms of when I'm putting myself out there, people see and recognize that energy.
Right. Well, this is the thing. This is what I'll say first of all, man, is that when it comes to confidence, right? The thing is, there's a few ways to go at it, because some dudes, they think that in order to be confident, that they have to like get girls to like first like them or think they're cute, or they got to get people to pat them on the back so that they'll be like, well, I feel confident now because everybody's telling me I'm cool and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Or I feel confident now because I know how to like pick up a girl or talk to a girl. And that's cool in a sense. So you can build your confidence off of your competence, because competence means knowing how to do something. So if you know how to do something and you feel good about that, then you can, feel good about that and then build your confidence. But what you got to understand is the confidence is really about the feeling. So the feeling is the thing that comes from within you. So the thing is, you can feel how you want to feel at any moment. Like literally right now, you could feel confident, but you also have to know that you are that dude. Because see, what happens is,
right,
you're talking about like, you're saying, look, I'm gonna go to hit the gym. I'm gonna get, step up my clothes game and all that other stuff. All of that stuff is cool, but that's icing on the cake, because you could get fit, you could wear the best clothes, you could have the most money and still be insecure. So what happens is when you step to a girl, when you approach a girl, because like you said, I think you said you wanted to get like hotter girls or something like that.
Yeah.
Right. So the thing is, you can have the best clothes, nicest fucking car, all of that shit. But if you're still insecure, if you're not feeling good about yourself, meaning if you don't feel like you're that dude, right? Chicks is not going to fuck with you. Or if you do sort of feel good about having the car and the money and all that other shit, and a girl sort of disses you or she ignores you, what's going to happen is that you're going to feel really low because you thought the car and the clothes and all of that was supposed to be like the shit that's going to make everything work. So at the end of the day, to build that confidence, right, is really at the end of the day recognizing your value. And then so that takes time for you to recognize that, but that takes time where you have to spend some time with yourself, understanding what makes you interesting, what makes you unique, what do you bring to the table, not only with women, but just in life in general. What makes you valuable? You understand? Because that's where you're going to get that confidence within yourself, because you're looking inward. You're looking at who you are. You're not looking at what's happening outside, because this was going to happen if you don't understand looking inward, is that if you get a car, you get your you go to the gym, you start like, getting fit and all of that, and you get new clothes. That's cool, but that's all surface level shit. So when a girl tells you, hey, I'm not really feeling you, I don't like you, you're going to start to feel bad because you're focusing your confidence on those outside things. You see what I'm saying? So now if your confidence is within, it doesn't matter what a chick says to you, you still feel good about yourself, period. You understand? Because you know you're that dude. But again, that takes time for you to understand and to learn, because we're conditioned to look at shit outside ourselves. You see what I'm saying? So it's really what it is.
Wait, hold on. One question at a time. Hold on. One question. We ain't done with this first question. We got you.
But this is the thing that I want to say though, real quick, so I can wrap it up. I'm gonna have Steve going real quick. But the thing is this: the confidence is about the knowing. You see what I'm saying? And so this is what it's hard for guys to understand and to grasp, because guys will say, well, how am I just going to be confident? How am I just going to be this or whatever, right? Your confidence has to be so, you have to know it so well to the point where it's like you know your name. It's like if somebody said to me, "Hey, you're not Mr. Locario," I'll look at them like they're crazy. I'm like, what do you mean I am Mr. Locario? So no matter how much you say I'm not, I know I am. You see what I mean? So you have to know that within yourself, the confidence. You see what I mean? But go ahead.
All right, wait. Okay, caller. Let me ask you a question. I know you got another question. Let me ask you a question. I got a few things to say. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Outside of Mr. Locario, what other books are you reading? What are you reading outside of Mr. Locario?
Okay, so I've ARC's books. There's another. Those are the I've kind of gotten through now. I've gotten through The Rational Male, and I'm currently on. Which one is it? This book about like the subtle art of not giving a fuck. That's currently where I'm at.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna tell you your problem and a lot of guys' problems. Okay, and this is all. I'm being honest. Okay, I got to be honest with you. Okay,
go for it.
Okay, and then you ask your second question after that. I just want to we want to cover one thing at a time. Okay. The first thing is that it's not just your problem. It's a lot of guys' problems. If I asked you, young man, to build me the perfect car, okay, and you went around and grabbed a Ferrari engine, a Toyota muffler, you grabbed a Ford this, and you grabbed for every car out there, you grabbed the best part and put all those pieces together, will that car start, sir?
If I got the best parts of different cars, no.
Why?
Because each car is different,
and the parts don't what?
They don't match.
There you okay. We just broke some ground. The thing is that what you're doing is that you're listening to Mr. Locario's parts. Then what you're doing is you're going to other places and you're confusing your fucking self, because I'm sure Miss Locario's telling you to do one thing and these cake ass motherfuckers are telling you to do something else, and it's confusing you. See, under the umbrella, okay, let me explain Ford. You know, Ford, under the umbrella of Ford, they have different models in trucks, right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. When you're listening to a Mr. Locario, listen to a guy like me, and all the motherfuckers under the umbrella of so-called Ford, then all the parts are going to be okay, because the parts are fine because it comes from the same manufacturer. Does that make any sense? Meaning that Ford is not looking for Toyota parts. We're not looking for Jag parts. You see what I'm saying? All of the parts are kind of like one and the same. Does that make any sense to you?
It makes sense.
Okay, so that's the first thing. So first thing I'm saying is what you got to do is The Rational Male and the Art of whatever the fuck that you reading, throw that shit in the fucking trash. Throw it away. Because as long as you continue, and this is for all you, as long as y'all continue to go outside of the umbrella that you're in right now, you're going to lose, because all you're doing is you're going to get confused because everybody's saying different shit. Look, the reason I fuck with Locario, because look, I'm not trying to get all simpy shit, Locario, so fuck you before I say this. But if I had a family member or a best friend or someone, this kind of motherfucker I'm rolling with.
Right.
We see the world the same.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we fuck with Locario. That's why Locario fucks with me, because we see the world the same. We're not moving and trying to give you kooky lies, manipulate. We're telling you to be honest and be real with yourself.
Mm.
All that other shit you reading, they're just giving you magic pills to put a Band-Aid over a dam. And that's your first problem. Let me tell you a second problem real quick before we answer your question. Now, my mentor told me a story a long time ago when I was like 11 years old and shit. So my teacher told me about a warrior, Japanese warrior, right? They were going to this island to fight another I don't know, fucking group of people or whatever, warriors, right? So what they did was they got on their boats and they went to that island. And as soon as they got on that island, the Japanese guy told one of his people to burn all the boats. Why do you think he told him to do that? Because in the face of fear, what most people are going to do is they're going to run back to the boat. But if they have no way of getting back to the boat and their back's up against the wall, they have another reason to fight just that much harder. Your problem is right now is that you're cheating yourself by fucking these ain't shit, nasty ass women. You're scraping the bottom of the barrel because it's easy to fall back on ain't shit women because you don't really want to fuck them. You want to fuck the good women. But what you're doing is you're doing yourself a disservice by keep going back to what's easy. You're getting the 3s, 4s, and 5s and the fat. I'm not saying the fat fuglies, but it seemed like you're getting those. And what you're doing is you're using those as a comfort.
That's not who I'm getting.
Well, but no, let me tell you why. Because if you was really getting some fine ass
no,
pussy,
these,
oh boy, now
these girls are decent, but they're not the baddest girls.
Okay, wait. Answer the question.
Yes.
You came on here asking us about you wanting to get a higher quality woman? Yes or no?
Yes, but
okay, then.
Come on, man. Like, don't make it seem like fucking the fattest girl.
Wait. Do you want? Okay, wait. Do you want to wait? Do you want me to lie to you? You want me to tell you the truth? What do you want? Because apparently you want to tell me. So do you want me to tell you the truth or do you want to lie? Because I don't bullshit. I'm gonna tell you what's real. Is I'm gonna tell you why you fucking. Because listen, if you were fucking with bad bitches, you wouldn't be calling this show asking us about higher quality women, man. Don't listen. Don't listen. You gotta understand about this show. We are 1,000% authentic, and we don't have time for bullshit. So I'm trying to be honest with you, but you don't want to be honest with yourself. Because if you were getting high, if you had some bad women, you wouldn't be asking about higher quality women. So even if mediocre women, okay, I'm gonna be nice. You have mediocre women, that still ain't shit. Because anybody can get the easy pieces of fruit less hanging off the tree. You want to climb higher and get the good shit. So what you got to do is cut off the fucked up ass women you with right now because they're not what you want. You want the good women. Am I correct?
Okay. All right. Yes. There we go. Now, yes.
So what I'm saying is what you got to do is you got to see, as long as you have a fallback.
Facts.
Like the boats. You're not gonna ever want. There's nothing inside you to want to push forward and fight harder because you got a easy way out. So what I'm saying is you gotta cut all them bitches off. Get rid of all them because they ain't no worth to you. You want then at that point, it's gonna push you to want to get what you want faster because every time you lose, you got an easy fallback. And every time you fall back, you lose.
Steve, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
So for most of these girls that have been average, it's not like I keep them in rotation. For example, like what usually comes to happen is I'll go out, I'll meet a chick, and I'll usually hit it that night. But at this point, are you just considering? Are you
sir,
advising like I don't even?
You're not hitting the ones you really want, sir. That's why you calling us. You're hitting the easy ones.
All right, so don't settle. Period.
You okay? Do you think Miss Locario? Let me ask you a question. Mr. Locario had 3 fat bitches, 2 ugly bitches, and a partridge in a pear tree. You fuck with any of them, or you think you gonna fuck with the baddest bitches in the club?
We know the answer to that.
Okay, you know why? Because I'm gonna give you the why though. As a man, we challenge ourselves for greatness. You only get stronger by facing a stronger opponent. You only get better when you talk to the bad ones. And what's going to shock you is that the bad ones are the most lonely ones because nobody talks to them because everybody thinks they have somebody. That's what I don't get. That's what I'm saying. Now, I know you had another question, but go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go too long, but what's your other question?
Sure. Okay, so here's my final question. And this is really going to challenge what you mentioned earlier about studying various dating coaches. Because to be honest, I've seen a lot of your videos, Locario's videos, and then some of the other dating coaches that are your peers that I've seen you guys talk to these guys on other live streams, things of that nature. But the thing about it is that not everybody has the game, like 100%. And what I mean by that is that there are certain things that I can you know, the best of Locario, the best of Steve the Dean, and it's all like work for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because sometimes Mr. Locario may say something and deliver it in a way that I understand it, that kind of resonates with me and my experiences, so that kind of sticks out to me, and I pick up on that. And then sometimes you may say something, and you know, it sticks in my mind, you know. And so with that said, that's kind of the reason why I've been, you know, kind of studying, you know, the best of the best, what I would consider the best of the best, you know, coaches kind of like in the game right now.
What as a national male? What as a national male, or the art of whatever the fuck book you're reading? What do they have? How are they the best of the best? What are they showing
you? Okay, so for the most part, they break down kind of like the whole female nature thing in an academic, you know what I'm saying, kind of like way. It's kind of just very kind of just takes all the emotions out there and just puts it in a way that very easy to like logically understand. And that's been really helpful, just due to the fact that, you know, what you guys as coaches, what y'all teach is game. So it's kind of like, you know,
you're wrong.
The red pill and movement.
We're teaching manhood. See, this I told you, our Locario and I are in the same umbrella. We're not teaching you game. We're teaching you how to be a fucking man. We're not teaching you something. We're not packaging up something and trying to shine it up.
No, I understand that, but I'm framing it, you know what I'm saying, kind of like just in the field of dealing with women, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, you guys do teach, you know what I'm saying, man, to be 100 with chicks. You know what I'm saying? Locario says, don't lie to women. That could also apply to don't lie to people, you know what I'm saying, and other things. But my point is kind of like just in the field of dating or male and female dynamics, you know what I'm saying? Like, some of these books, they're kind of like, you know, they're more so the academic and the logical, and you know what I'm saying?
See, that's the wait. Can I say something?
I'm sorry, Locario.
See, this is the thing. There's nothing necessarily wrong with like those things, but what you got to understand is a difference. Right. There's a difference between learning how to do something to get a certain result, right, and understanding you know, what's going on. So what it is like, let's say for example, you're watching someone play basketball, right? If they dribble in the ball and they run up to the hoop and make a dunk, you feel what I'm saying? There's a difference between them actually doing that and then them showing you how to do it, and then somebody talking about how they did it. So there's a difference between showing you how to do it and talking about how they did it. You see what I'm saying? So so what I'm saying is, the books that you're talking about with the academic stuff is basically showing, it's telling you what's going on, but it's not showing you how to get the results. So, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I think what Steve was saying before is that what happens is there's a lot of guys who they'll listen to too many different people who have different mindsets. So what I'm saying is, for example, I have people who they'll say to me, "Hey, Mr. Locario, I listened to some of your stuff, but then I was listening to this other guy, and the other guy was saying you should lie to chicks." So I'm like, so you see what I'm saying? So it's an opposite type of thing. You see what I mean? And so this is what gets you confused. Because well, should I be honest to girls or should I lie to girls? You see what I'm saying? And so the thing is that what you got to understand is that when you get a lot of people who are actually, you know, who actually know what's going on, you're going to see similar ideas popping off. You see what I'm saying? And so a lot of times when you hear something that sounds off the wall, usually it's because those dudes don't know what they're talking about. So you have to sometimes do your due diligence. It's not even saying with like, you know, listening, like it's not even saying, oh, just listen to me, listen to Steve, listen to this person. Listen to people, but you have to make sure that you're critically thinking to see who's giving you the advice that's going to help you. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Let's think about this. Now you say that you got the rational male in that other fucking book. Have you ever seen any of these guys talk to women, or is just all in the book? Have you seen these guys talk to women?
You got a point, Steve.
Okay. Well, no, I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I'm getting critical thinking. Hey, look, and
it's all about critical thinking. Yeah.
Okay, and again, I don't even like Miss Locario. You know, I gotta fuck with him. Guess what? This motherfucker. Every time I turn around, what do I see Miss Locario with? A woman. Every time I
He's
turn
talking
around,
to women. He's talking to bad bitches.
No, he ain't talking to fat bitch. No, I'm saying you listen.
I said bad bitches.
Bad bitches. Oh, they say okay, bad bitch. Yeah, Miss Locario's book is in line with what he's doing because he's showing you these guys are just writing thoughts and all this other shit, but you don't see any fucking receipts. You know, like and for me on my end, do these guys tell you about Halloween or Valentine's Day or cooking meals for women or differences on how to talk to women and showing you clips of with women? You don't hear that shit from those motherfuckers, but y'all follow these guys as if listen, it's fine if you want to read that shit like a comic book, go ahead and do it. But what we're trying to say is why we're saying man is because what you guys are, okay, this is where you guys got the separation. You guys think that because we're talking about manhood, that has nothing to do with dating. But what you don't understand, it has everything to do with dating. Everything. Because we're trying to tell you, stop making it about these bitches out here and make it about you. Once you begin to make everything about you as a man, you're going to get the women that you want. Because it's going to be gravitated towards you based off of your behavior. That's why Locario and I are doing what we're doing, because we're trying to say, if you want to listen, and I hate using the word, but what you're doing is you're trying to cheat the game, and you can't cheat the game, because I don't care how many books you buy, I don't care how many clothes you put on, I don't care how many cars you drive and how many big houses you have. She's either going to see you as a man or a bitch. Period. Doesn't matter what you do. You can't cheat this game because these women are not stupid, young man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They know a man when they see one based off of his behaviors and the way he thinks about himself. That's why we focus more on the man and not these fucking women like these other motherfuckers do. We're trying to get you to see who you are. Not Locario, you got it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go too long. You got it, sir.
And that's the thing. The thing is, with a lot of books and information, there's a lot of good information. And I've heard of the Rational Male and the other book too. I never read it, and I'm sure the books have good information in it. So I'm not trying to get on the books because I feel like you can find good information in a lot of different books. But what I'm saying is that you have to understand the difference between a book giving you information and then a book showing you how to do something. This is why they have books that's called how-to books, or they have information that's how-to information versus information that's giving you, facts and different things about something. You see what I'm saying? And so the thing is, you can take all that in, but also understand that you have to really be careful of what you take in also. Because even I hear a lot of dudes, even for example, I hear a lot of, MGTOW guys or whatever, they'll say, well, we're giving guys the real deal about women. And I'm like, no, you're not giving the real deal about women. You're giving the deal about women from your perspective of a guy who's having issues with women. I'll give you that, but you're not giving the real deal about women. You see what I'm saying? And so that's the thing you got to look out for, because then you might get confused because you're thinking, oh, well, maybe it is this way, maybe it is that way. And but the thing is that if you're trying to get girls, talk to the person who's getting the girls and see what they're saying. And look at another person who's getting the girls, see what they're saying. And look at the other person who's getting the girls and see what they're saying and see what's similar about what they're saying. Because usually guys who actually guys who are usually good at getting women, they recognize other guys who are good at getting women because we have similar things that we see and say. You see what I mean? If I see another guy saying some goofy shit, I can tell he don't know how to get girls, because he's on some other goofy shit. You see what I mean? And so that's the thing. It's you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing if somebody's in business. Another businessman can recognize another businessman and recognize the strategies or whatever because they're at that same level. A dude who's not on that level, he's going to be talking some other nonsense. And so you, as the person trying to learn, this is why at first, yes, you have to listen to this person, that person, and that person. But first of all, see if their goals are aligning with your goals, or if what they're talking about is where you're trying to get to. That's one. And then see if what's similar in what all these guys are saying, and what can you take out of those similarities to put into your game, into your strategy. You see what I'm saying? And so the unfortunate part about this whole thing is you have too many people who are listening to contradictory advice. You know what I'm saying? Because I get emails all the time from people. They're like, yo, I was listening to this other guy and he said this and said that. And I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? You understand what I'm saying? Like, you can't, it's like, you see what I mean? Like, you can't be on some, oh, well, this guy said to lie, and you're saying being honest, and then take both of our advice and use it. That doesn't make any sense. It's impossible to do that. You see what I'm saying? And so this is what we're talking about, where you got to really look at who really understands what's going on in the game, and you see that through the similarities, through the guys who are really the guys who know what's going on. You see what I mean?
Book smarts and street smarts, man.
Right. So let me, I guess, to really like piggyback off of what you said. You know, they're like, you know, kind of like the first theme is don't chase, right? Don't chase. But it's very nuanced, right? Because if a girl is showing you interest back, it's not chasing, it's actually pursuing, right? And so with that said, you know, there are also, I'm not going to say who, but there are, you know, dating coaches who say don't cold approach. But I actually like cold approaching.
Wait,
and
stop. Wait. What is a cold approach?
Go for it.
Explain to me what a cold approach. I'm lost. I don't understand that, Joe. What the fuck is a cold approach?
That's when
you see a girl, and then you go up to her and you introduce yourself, and then you try to push it forward from there.
So okay, so what is their approach? Just grab her and try to fuck her? I mean, what do they tell you to do?
No. Don't run with your imagination. Like, don't take this too far. What I'm saying is, there's a person who says, you know, wait for choosing signals. You know what I'm saying? Wait for a girl to give you the green light. But what I'm saying is, I like the cold approach. You know what I'm saying?
But you're contradicting yourself, because if you like the cold approach, why the fuck are you listening to someone that's telling you not to do the thing you say you like to do?
Right.
That's the problem right there, man. You just showing me. Listen, that's your problem. Y'all listen to the kooky ass shit. Listen, the wheel is fine the way it is. It's fine. It rolls perfectly. It's been doing that for centuries now. The wheel is fine. These motherfuckers are trying to change up the wheel. It's like, oh my God, if I want a hamburger or a hot dog, I got to sit there and wait for that motherfucker to give me a certain look before I go over there and eat that motherfucker, because I can't cold approach a fucking hamburger, even though I want to eat it.
Right.
I'm hungry, but yet I'm gonna wait for the hamburger and the hot dog to say, okay, now you can eat me. You see how crazy that shit sounds, big dog? I know that sounds crazy.
And see,
so when you say that, that's how crazy it sounds.
And it all goes. It all goes back to the like being very comprehensive and being really critical about, you know what I'm saying, about everything, you know, about other coaches, about even what you guys say, even about the books that I read. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that you definitely gotta, you know, really dissect it and understand it. But, you know, I guess my point was that, you know,
but listen, real quick. With that whole thing, this is something you guys gotta understand. This if you went to a dentist, right? And the dentist said, my advice to you is to not brush your teeth. What would you think about that dentist? You see what I'm saying?
I wouldn't think he was a dentist.
No, you see what I'm saying, though? That's basic shit. Dentists are always going to say, listen, brush your teeth and floss your teeth, right? That's basic shit. They don't even need to really even tell you that, but they'll tell you that because that's basic shit. But they'll still tell you it because that's what you should do, and this is what dentists will tell you. So how is a coach who's trying to teach you how to date women telling you not to go and approach women? You see what I'm saying? That makes no sense. And then to wait
right.
for her. See, this is the thing. There's nothing wrong with approaching a woman when you see she's choosing you. There's nothing wrong with that. You see a girl kicking you out, go and approach her. Fine. But you don't have to wait for that to happen. And this is why we go back to what Steve was talking about when we talk about teaching manhood. As a man, you don't wait for no woman for shit.
Thank you.
You see what I'm saying? So you see what I mean? So it's crazy.
And Big Dog, let me explain something. This isn't just me and Mr. Locario talking. We're talking nature. Nature. because nature doesn't tweet, nature doesn't read books, nature doesn't do any of that shit. The alpha male goes after what the fuck he wants. He doesn't wait. That's nature. That's the truth of all truths. So if that's the case of all truths, then why would someone go against nature and tell you to wait for life to happen to you? Doesn't that sound weird and crazy?
Yes.
And you think a woman wants a guy that waits?
Yeah, I point to you.
We're listening, young man.
But no, I just wanted to say, you know, like I gotta go, but you know, thank you guys for your time. Thank you guys for the videos that y'all put out. You know, like I've made huge strides in the last couple of years, and still got a couple ways to go. So, you know, I'm gonna get at it, but you know, I'm really excited to just get out there and.
How many women are you talking to? Before you go, how many women are you talking to a day?
Not enough.
Then that you are your own worst enemy, because you are the reason why you fail, because you choose to have those boats docked in at sea. So every time you don't want to do something, you can always run back to your excuses for failure. That's why you're going to lose. You're telling me years and years and years. You're the problem, man. Because what you sound like the kind of guy that's looking for the next best thing that comes around instead of learning the old-fashioned, simple way of being honest and being a man, dude. You go, listen, the problem is you're your worst enemy. You're going to keep failing, dog. If we talk to you 5 years from now, you'll be the same guy because you choose not to want to learn and grow, man. That's the truth. We love you, but we're just being honest with you.
Gotcha.
All right, man. All right. We'll see you in 5 years and we'll have the same conversation again, man. Okay.
No, we won't.
All right. We will, because this is what I'm talking about, Ms. Locario. Let's say this before we go. For all you guys out there, y'all think this is all humble pie and chicken soup for the soul. I'm telling you, motherfuckers, right now, the majority of you guys are going to lose. You're supposed to lose. You're supposed to be cowards. You're supposed to make excuses, because this guy right here is the antithesis, of the majority of you motherfuckers out there. He ain't even talking to bitches, Locario. Well, how many talk? Really? I bet you if we ask Miss Locario how many women he's talking to, I bet you Lucario's talking to bitches all day, every day. Locario, you there, big dog?
Yeah, no,
I gotta, man. Fuck.
Man, I'm talking. I have to be like, you know, right now I'm just chilling with the wife and the girlfriend. You feel what I'm saying? Because.
Oh yeah, I see. Oh man, yeah. You chilling with the wife? I understand.
I ain't got time. I got too much. You know, I got to tell these other
no doubt. Put that shit on the street. No, I'm just saying. This is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, y'all motherfuckers can sit and lie all y'all want to us, but we see through your behaviors and your actions that y'all ain't doing shit. That young man right there is gonna still do the same shit. Because you know why? Because in his world, he thinks that the rational male and all this other shit, whatever the fuck he's looking at, that it's going to get him pussy. Well, guess what? He's been reading those 2 fucking books, and where's he at still years later? Still at square one. That's what I'm saying, dog. Carl, what's your thoughts on that, man? I know you got to go, but what's your thoughts? I want to say something about that. I know you got to go, but what's your thoughts on that, man, real quick?
Right. Well, the thing is, you know, a lot of guys, they gotta really put themselves out there and make something happen, because even with, you know, my books or anybody else's book, yeah, read those things, understand those things, but the real work is really going out there to make something happen. So this is what I'm saying with the informational books. That's great because it lets you learn something, but you also know also need to know how to do something to get the result. So this is where the how-to books come. This is why my book is called How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day, because it's teaching you how to do it.
Yes.
So that's the thing. So, you know, you got to put whatever you got to put into practice, because just like what you were saying, you was asking the guy, hey, how many girls are you talking to right now? And he said, not enough. You feel what I'm saying? And so the thing is that you got to put yourself out there to be in the situations for things to go down. So he needs to get himself out there talking to more girls so that he can actually see these things go down. You see what I'm saying? Because you're going to learn the best through actually going out there and making it happen. You're going to learn way more doing the thing and being in the situation, talking to the girl versus just reading a book. You see what I'm saying?
Right. And you got a book, which is great, but you're also teaching. But the problem is with these other motherfuckers is that they're trying to teach these guys how to drive through reading a book.
Right.
You could, and this is not just his problem. This is a problem for the majority of you guys. Wait, I'm gonna hold off. We'll say that real quick because I know you got to go, Locario.
Right.
Go ahead and say what you got. Go ahead and let them know how to get in touch with you. Then I got to say what the fuck I got to say to y'all motherfuckers real quick.
All right, cool. So guys, make sure you hit me up at badboymembership.com. Make sure you go to badboymembership.com to join the Bad Boy membership, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Also go to MrLocario.com to get my other books, How to Have Sex 2 Minutes a Day, all my DVD programs, all the other stuff. And make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at Real Mr. Locario. All right, so I'm out of here, guys. You have a good day. Steve, I'm going to holler at you, bro, all right?
Oh, definitely. Thank you, Mr. Locario. All right, I just want to say this real quick. Y'all guys, we got a few minutes y'all want to call in, but I want to say something about this right here, about that phone call right there, and why is that tying to you guys? For the majority of you guys out there, y'all are so scared of women that what y'all have chose to do is to hide behind these fucking books that y'all are reading. You're hiding behind why y'all are so busy. Y'all are so busy in your houses reading shit, and you're so busy in your houses looking at videos that you don't even go out there and talk to the shit that you're reading about. But yet you wonder why you lose. You lose because of your fucking behavior. You lose because beautiful women don't want losers. That's the truth. That's the truth. We're trying to tell every single one of you motherfuckers out here listening to us is to be 1,000 with yourself. To go out there, burn all the ships behind you where you don't have a... Y'all guys, let me explain something, y'all. Let me explain something to you guys. Let me explain something. All right. I'm going to break down failure for you motherfuckers to understand this shit. I'm going to break down failure. See, a lot of you guys are so used to failing that what you guys do is failure is your option because it's like, you know, that if I go out there, I'm not gonna I ain't gonna win anyway, so shit, it's okay. And you go right back onto the ship. You keep using failure as a crutch because you were too afraid of the success. Because if I had that guy back on, let me tell you what, I bet you couldn't answer some questions if I asked. I bet you that. But I'm not trying to make him feel stupid or bad, but I bet you he couldn't answer the questions. I bet you couldn't because you guys don't prepare. Now again, hold on. Now again, because again, I want to help this young man. I want to help you guys. Look, I care about you motherfuckers. I want y'all to fuck. I want y'all to have their faces in the pillow and their asses up in the air. I want you guys to have that. But let me out. Look, okay. Hey, caller, can you answer a few questions or you don't want to talk? You just want to listen. Just let me know. I just had a few questions to ask. Can you answer a few questions?
I'm here, yo.
All right. Can you answer a few questions? Can you answer a few questions? Okay. What are you going to do if you set the date up with a woman? Okay, you meet a woman. You meet a woman. What are you going to do if you meet a woman and she's giving you interest or whatever you want to call it? What are you going to do next?
Meet a woman, she's giving me interest. I'll ask her to, I'll tell her to take my number down, and then, probably, next I'll have her. I'll see if she, I'll try to get her to text me like within the next couple of days. So if she texts me within the next couple of days, I know she's really interested, and then at that point, I know to like set up a date. For the weekend.
Okay, but let's stop right there. This is strike one. Why aren't you setting that up when you first meet her? Why aren't you letting her know why you went over there and what your intentions are? If that because if you want because your end game is you want to fuck, right? You see her, you want to fuck. Am I correct? That's the end game, right? Right?
Correct.
Okay. So why won't you be honest with her from the get-go and let her know that, you know what, this is why I came over here and this is what I want to do. So technically the date is already set up when you first meet her, right? But why don't you do that when you first meet her?
Right. No, you gotta.
No, and again, listen, I'm not trying to listen. I'm just trying to point out the bigger picture of the fear of success, because a lot of you guys don't know what to do next, and that's the reason why y'all stay in the failure boats. But let me ask you this question. Let's say she's like, she calls you, she texts you on, let's say you meet her Saturday, she texts you on Monday. What do you do next? What are you gonna do next?
I'm going to ask her, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to ask her if she's free either Friday or Saturday. Friday or Saturday evening. Maybe, let's say 7. She's free to grab a drink. At a local spot, local bar.
And again, wait, let me ask you. Is that the very first thing if she's like, hey, this is Karen. We met on Saturday. How you doing? Is that the first thing you want to say?
No, of course not.
Well, then, okay. What's the first thing you want to say?
Well, no, like, I'm going to just keep it, I'm going to keep it light and fun. I'm going to just be like, girl, quit playing. Like, I know it's you. You know what I'm saying? Happy to hear from you. And go from there. And then go, and try to set the date up.
Okay. You set the date. It's Monday. She says, okay, I want to go out with you on Saturday. So then what you going to do between Monday and Saturday? What's going to happen then?
So between Monday and Saturday, and to be honest, this is where I need the most help.
Okay. No, again, that's fine. And it's fine if you don't know. No, it's fine if you don't know. And I'm not trying to make you feel stupid or anything. And I don't want to make you feel bad. I'm trying to make a point here. I'm trying to make a point. But, and again, I appreciate you answering the questions. Thank you. I appreciate you answering the questions. But I'm trying to make a point so a lot of you guys can hear this. At 267, I'm bringing you in 1 second. What I'm saying is this.
Right.
Is that this is the reason for why a lot of you don't go beyond the world is flat, because if you go beyond that mark, what am I going to do if she does reciprocate? What am I going to do if she does text me back or call me back or ask me a bunch of questions or puts me in a situation? What do you do?
Wait, are you asking me, or is
no?
That kind
but I'm saying, does that make any sense?
No, it makes perfect sense. And you know what I've done up until now is kind of like within those in between days, I would usually just kind of like just maybe, let's say it's the day before, right? So let's say the date was set up for Saturday and it's Friday. Kind of like just check in, see what's good, and then try to confirm.
But why? And that I say no. Why are you checking in and trying to confirm? Why aren't you trying to give her a reason why she should be sucking your dick or fucking messing around with you, instead of sitting on the table looking at you from across the way, answering interview questions? What do you think is better? You positioning yourself to let her know why she should be with you, or just checking in and seeing if everything is set for the next day, for the date?
Okay.
That's what we're trying to see. This is what I'm saying.
No, hold on. I got it. What your way is basically kind of sprinkling bits and bits, so that by the time that it comes to Saturday night, you don't got to do all this work, and it's not.
My motherfucking man, Eureka. Because just because I set the date up for Saturday doesn't mean we're gonna go on a date. Because by Wednesday, She's going to be playing with her pussy on the phone. Wait, Tuesday, we're going to be doing a lot of heavy flirting. Wednesday, when you're skilled, I'm saying skilled, but for you guys, I mean, in between that, if you don't have her talking sex before Saturday comes, then you lose because you're going to fall in with all the other guys because you're not giving her listen. Y'all guys don't understand. Women love sex more than men. I know it sounds crazy. Women love sex more than men, but they're not going to fuck everybody. They're going to vet you to see if you're worth them giving you the pussy. By what? The things you say, by what you do, by how you think, by how you come off. Do you have women or are you by yourself? And if you have women, what is it that you want from me? What makes you different from other guys? There's a million things that are going on that a lot of you guys are not thinking about. Because a lot of you guys don't have principles. You're not living by a standard. You're not showing her, like, okay, you work. Am I correct? You have a job?
Correct. But Steve, I want to just give you, just so you know, I got to go in like 5.
Yes.
We kind of got to
267. I'll bring you 1 second, dog. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
But yeah, no, I work.
Okay, you work. Okay. Now I want to ask you where you work, but I'm asking you, does your job tell you everything you need to know about your job?
No.
Before you walk in that door, you got an idea what that job is about, right? What that company's about, right?
Yes.
And when when you sit down for an interview, do they not tell you what they expect of you, what you can do and what you cannot do, how much you're gonna get paid, and when you have to come into work and when you got to leave? Do they not do that when you first walk in that door?
Yes, it's called setting a standard.
Yeah, there we go. But you guys don't do that.
I already knew where you were going with this.
You already know where I'm going with this shit, but you guys don't do that.
Yeah.
So how do you expect to get affection on the first date if all you do is talk about shit that has nothing to do with anything?
Right.
That's what we're trying to tell you. Because here's the thing. Every time I go, like for instance, when you go your warrior, every time you go after a woman, I burn the fucking boats. Because I'm going to leave it all on the ground. I'm going to leave it all right there. I'm not going to retreat. I'm not going to run. I'm going to leave everything right here, right now. Because you know what? I'd rather leave it on the ground now instead of scurry back to my boat. Let her know what she's dealing with. Let her know why I came over. Most guys don't do that. The majority of guys, most guys walk over to women, talk to women, don't tell them anything. Why? Why can't you look? This is why I came over here. First off, I came over here because I don't want to waste your time or waste my time, but you caught my eye. That's the truth. The reason you go over there, you see women, every one of you has a reason why you talk to women. Every single one of you has a reason why you approach that woman. But yet you don't make it known to her why you do that. But the guys that she sleeps with, the arrogant assholes, they tell her why, because they don't give a fuck what she thinks. This is why I came over here. I don't give a fuck what you think. I don't care what any of them women think, nor should you.
Got it. Steve, I got to go, but just to kind of tie it all up, I kind of took a couple notes. So, here it goes. So, in between, when you set a date and the date itself, definitely work on kind of like building up the experience and kind of like,
this is where we
getting
call
flirty, right?
This is what we call the conversation courses in the types of women. See, look, I'm gonna say one thing. I know you gotta go, but let me see how deep this is. You don't even know what battle or what weapons to use for the battle because you don't know what kind of woman you're dealing with. So you guys think all women are the same. They're not the same. So when you can't fight a desert battle with a ship, can you?
You're right.
Right. But that's the second phase of you guys. When you meet these women, you don't even know how to talk to them to see, okay, this is what kind of woman she is. So this is what I need to adjust to connect with her without losing who I am. Because you don't even realize you've got different cells to you. You don't even know. They don't even, and again, they don't teach you this kind of stuff. You don't even know that you got different cells to you that you can access all the time. And when it comes to this, we'll use the lover. I'm not even using the warrior, king, or man. I'm saying the lover. You don't know about your freaky, dirty, nasty, romantic, seductive, smooth self that you can pull out, because every one of those cells has a different set of principles that you can utilize based off the woman. But you don't even know that because you guys throw shit up on the wall and hope it sticks. Because like the companies you work for, they know who they are. They know what they stand for. And every company, if you correct me if I'm wrong, has different departments that do different things, but for the whole benefit of the company. Am I correct? That means it's a system that's broken down into subsystem parts. Because, am I correct? Where you work has different companies. Am I correct? They have different areas, different departments. Yeah. Right. But every department works for the benefit of what? The company. Am I correct? Correct. So what I'm saying to you, young man, is bigger than you've got to know not only you, but your departments and when to utilize them in the situations. But they don't teach you that shit because they don't know that shit. Because the more you know about yourself, the more you know about your departments, the easier it is to talk to these women. That's how it works, young man. Okay.
Gotcha.
All right, we'll throw you in. Let me grab.
All right, Steve, appreciate it.
All right, much love to you, man. Let me grab 267 real quick before I roll. 267, what's up? What's your question, big dog? I'm sorry for the wait, man. What's up?
Yeah, that's cool. I had a question about last week's video or stream you did at midnight. At midnight, you had a stream, and then I think it was like 203 or something like that. He was like an ex-temp or some shit like that. And then remember that show you had last week?
Wait, what was it? What was the show? You sound kind of muffled. What was it? What was you saying now? Sound a little muffled.
My bad. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah. You said I had a show last week. What was you saying?
Yeah, at midnight you had a show, and this guy came on there. His number was like 203 or some shit like that. He was like an ex-temp or some shit like that. And he said something that kind of caught my ear. He said that he got over his fears of approaching and shit like that because he found out that most of these women aren't about shit.
Right.
So what I'm trying to understand is you talk about quality a lot. So when y'all talking about, women aren't about shit and you want quality, I understand, looks, that don't mean shit. So what do you mean as far as quality? Do you mean as far as like what their tendencies are? Do you mean like if they're pleasing to talk to, are they fun to talk to you? Do you mean their financial success? I know you don't want to talk about their financial success. That don't mean shit. So what do you mean by, they ain't about shit or they are about shit?
It goes back to the company, right? The reason companies hire workers is because they're a benefit to what? The company, right? Right?
Gotcha.
So what is she bringing to the table other than her pussy to benefit my kingdom? Because it's all about me. That's what it's all about. It will never be about her. So when she shows me that she can bring more to the table, respect, loyalty, keeping her fucking mouth shut, submitting, serving, and shutting the fuck up when she knows she has to, she's bringing something to the castle. That's when I give her value.
Okay.
See, remember, they all ain't shit until you deem them worthy. But the problem is most guys are giving worthiness to women before they even vet these bitches to see if they're worth anything. 786, I'll bring you in 1 second, sir. Give me a second. But does that make any sense to you?
Yeah, that makes sense. Like the last girl I was messing with, like she would do everything for me because like she really was like invested in me, and all I was doing is just showing her who I was.
Right.
And she, from that, she reciprocated. But the thing about it was we spent so much time with each other, and I kept telling her that I'm not interested in a relationship or anything like that. And I'm not talking to any other women, but I am thinking about it. I told her that, and she was, got in her feelings and shit like that. But the thing about it was, like, she wasn't bringing anything to me financially that for us to be, in a relationship with her. But I know that you say that you shouldn't base it off of her financial status.
Yeah, I don't
so
want. Yeah, and the reason
that's why I'm kind of
right.
confused.
The reason I say don't base it off your financial status is because a lot of guys are all fucking twisted. Like if you meet a woman that's making, I don't know, $120,000 a year, and you're only making $50,000, a lot of y'all getting y'all panties and be like, well, I don't want a woman making more money than me, so I don't feel comfortable with that shit. You can't.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
You can't choose how much money she makes because it's not about the money. But when you're doing everything correctly, what we show you, this is where she buys you. Look, this is where it gets bizarre for a lot of you guys because a lot of you guys are not used to women paying your rent or wanting to pay your rent. Women wanting to buy you jewelry, buy you clothes, get you things. That's why I always go back to that Purple Rain moment because a lot of people think that shit ain't real. And I'm like, that shit is real. When you're with a girl, she's really invested in you, and she sees that you like something, she is going to go out of her way and take some sucker's money, not hers, to get that thing for you because she wants to. Listen, I want you to realize 786. I got you 1 second, dog. I want you guys to realize that it's about you. At the end of the day, it's all about you. It is not about the woman. But you got to know, but like you 267, you got to know what it is you expect of a woman. And listen, your expectations of when you first meet her and start dating her have to be different from when you start getting in a relationship for her. And then when you're in a relationship with her, your expectations of a relationship should be different when you're moving in together. And your expectations should be, the higher you go up the mountain, the higher the expectations have got to be, because I tell you, your king, your last name, your sperm, your legacy is the most important thing to you. And you just don't give that shit away to these women. They've got to work hard and bend over backwards to earn your last name, to earn your ring. But if you don't know what you want from you, how is she going to be able to satisfy your needs if you don't know? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, so
that's the crazy shit about that too. Is like while we're messing with each other, like she started to get me stuff. Like she got me some nice ass shoes. I'm like, oh, thanks. Like, and I didn't even ask for them. What? That's the crazy shit.
Hey, welcome to the
so
life.
Like, I understand that dynamic. Yeah, that was crazy. Like,
yeah. but that's what I'm saying. But again, every phase, and guys, we got like 2 minutes to go. So if y'all want to call in 786 and 856. I'm gonna bring y'all in 1 second. But what I'm saying is, every phase has got to be expectations that you want, that you expect of the woman. Fuck what she wants. These fucking women want the silliest, stupid shit. It's what they need. They need a man that knows what he wants. He's going to stand on that. And if she ain't giving him what he wants, she's either going to be a booty call or she's gone, period. I'm not going to move you in. I'm not going to make you my girl. We just fucking. Other than that, get the fuck on. Okay?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, no doubt. All right, no doubt. Let me bring in the next call real quick. 786, then 856. 786, did you have a question, sir?
Steve, man, let me tell you about how you wrong, man. You listening?
I'm listening.
Not one time you talked about going to the gym, getting a stylist, or dressing better.
Yes, sir.
All them other points, they're good.
But why? But why do you? Okay. Why do you need to go to the gym? If you want to go to the gym, go to the gym. If you want to dress better for you, dress better for you. But if you're doing all that shit for pussy, you fucking
or get a stylist. Or go shopping with your friends.
I'm sorry?
Or go shopping with your friends, like clothes shopping or shoes. You not one time you talked about that. But you just want somebody to go and approach a female like it's just that easy.
Sir, it is that easy. Why do you think you need clothes and money to
It's
floss in front of
the way
women?
you look. It's about your appearance, Steve.
Well,
It's not a.
Okay.
All them games you teaching, I agree with that. But it's about how you look, Steve.
Who told you? Did I?
You understand? It's about how you dress.
Well,
it's about your appearance. So you telling me a guy that's 500 pounds could walk up to a girl that's a 10 or 12?
A 500-pound man can walk up to whoever the fuck he chooses to walk up to. Why does it have to be a fucking beauty? See, that's your problem. See, you see, let me help you. Let me help you out, young man. You're making a million excuses. You're sitting there trying to make it about your clothes and how you look and all that other shit. And a 500-pound man can do whatever the fuck he wants if he's a man about his shit and not give a fuck about the results. So what are you saying?
See, I'm not saying you're wrong about what you're teaching. I'm just saying, like, the way you look, it matters. The way you dress, it matters.
Really? The way you dress, it matters.
Yeah.
Well, who told you that?
Who told me that? Come on, Steve. This is common sense,
sir.
This
Sir,
goes
can you,
around.
sir, please answer the question. I asked you, 856. I got you 1 second, sir. Who told you that?
Society told me that, Steve.
Okay. Of course society told you, because again, like a sheep, you're going to listen and believe what society tells you. How much pussy do you have by dressing? How much pussy do you have right now?
Steve, since I've been going to the gym, I've been getting approached.
I didn't ask you, you getting
all
approached.
Right.
Who cares about you getting approached? How many of them bitches do you have?
Like 3 or 4.
You don't have 3. Why are you lying, dog? Why I don't understand why y'all lie. Why are you lying, man? Why are you lying?
Steve, it's about going to the gym. It's about going to the gym. It's about how you dress, Steve.
856, don't go. Stay right there, 856.
Right.
I got you, dog. Hold on a second. Let me. Oh, wait,
Steve,
Steve,
listen.
Stay right there. Hold on. Wait, I'm gonna save you for last. 76.
Not one time I said you was wrong about what you
hold on, 786. Hold on, 786. Hold on 1 second. Let me handle 856. I'm gonna save you for last. Save the best for last. Stay right. Can you stay right there, 786, please? Can you hold on, sir? 786.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Hold on 1 second, sir. Stay right there. Hold on. 856, real quick. What's up with you? Did you have a question, big dog? What's up?
Why should I take advice from a nigger?
Well, because this nigga's fucking all your fucking women and your mother, bitch. How about that, motherfucker? How's that shit feel, bitch? Get your kick ass off. There you go. See, that's how you handle that shit. Anyway, 786. Back to you now.
Yeah.
So,
wow. I'm a nigga.
Well, no.
I bet he wouldn't say that to somebody like.
Listen, dog, listen. You can't worry about people like that. You know why? Because people like that are envious of those that are getting what they can get. So you just gotta let that shit go. Don't worry. Now let's get back to this clothes shit. Okay. All right. Because you and I both know that motherfucker won't say that shit in front of nobody's face. We know he a cake. We already know that, right? Okay.
Well, I'm not willing to kill nobody for that word, but we can have some words.
All right, right. So
I know people that's willing to kill somebody for that word.
Well, no. We moving on. But what I'm asking you is this. What I'm asking you is why do you make it about clothes?
Because Steve, like if you look bummy, you could approach a female. If you look like a bum in the street, could you approach a female?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
But would you get her number?
Do clothes make why would I get her number? That's your strike one. Why the fuck am I gonna get her number? What the fuck am I getting her number for? The fuck am I getting her number for? Answer that question.
All right,
no. Fuck no. Answer the question. Why the fuck am I getting the woman's number?
Give her your number.
But that's
but listen,
no. This
your appearance matters, Steve.
Young man, do clothes make?
You gotta go to the gym. You gotta dress better.
Does the man make the clothes, or do the clothes make the man? Which one is it?
The clothes make the man.
Okay, and that's your problem. So
the man make the clothes. Yeah.
No. You said it right. You said it right. Because you're making it all about clothes. because that's what you guys do. Because you guys don't have nothing else to fucking stand on, big dog. That's the truth. You have nothing else to stand on. What's so special about you that separates you from everybody else other than your clothes? Tell me.
Nothing, but you know, I'm going to the gym. I'm improving my body.
All right, let me. All right, let's walk down this thing. Watch this. All right, so you're at the gym.
Steve, you don't exercise?
You're at the gym. No, I ride my bike 5 miles a day, but that's because of something I want to do for me. I don't do that for women. It's young man. You're going to the gym because of women. You're getting clothes because of women. You're not doing it for yourself. That's the problem. You're doing all this shit for a piece of pussy. Listen, if you were going for the gym because you wanted to work out, that's fine. If you want to wear clothes because you like how they look on you, that's fine. But you're making it about pussy. That's why you fucking up. Why the fuck are you making going to the gym and having clothes about fucking women? Why?
Because that's what matters, Steve.
All right.
That's not what we all want.
Okay, so
we don't all want pussy.
So, well, why should you want pussy if you a man? Pussy's already on the table. Why should, as a man, we don't go for fucking pussy because the pussy's already on the table. We don't have to beg and barter like you motherfuckers.
Pussy, that's not all what matters. It's about your how you dress. That's the way people treat you.
No. How you allow people to treat you.
You never heard that?
Nah, how you allow people to treat you, young man. So let me tell you this: when your clothes are off and you're out, when your clothes are off and you're out of the gym, what do you do?
Steve, if you go to,
do you just stay at home?
Steve, if you go to the job interview, right? Would you look bummy or would you look professional?
What do you think? Common sense. What common sense tell you? You gotta look presentable.
Look professional, right?
It's a job, yeah, because they're paying you.
Exactly.
They're paying you. So is a bitch paying you?
Huh?
Is a bitch paying you? Are you
what
working? Are you? Is a bitch paying you? Are you working for a bitch?
No, I'm not working for a bitch. If I was working for a bitch, I'll just get paid.
But wait a second. Then apparently, because you got to dress up for a job interview, which is common sense, why the fuck should you do that for her? What's so special about these women where you got to go out and buy a fucking suit and dress up for her? What's so special about her? You don't even know the motherfucking woman, but yet, what's so special about her?
You just gotta look nice, Steve. It's not only for the women. It's about like how people treat you.
You mean you know how you sound so defeated, dog.
It's about not being criticized, you know.
Oh, no, you're gonna get criticized all the time. We just got a phone call a second ago. You think I'm gonna wait.
Listen, though,
you
don't
think
have
I hear that phone
calls
call? You think that's gonna ruin my day? Wait, do you think that's gonna ruin my day? That phone call? You think that phone call make me take my call and go home? Nah. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
But Steve, he deserves to die.
Yeah, but
this guy deserves to die.
Yeah, but here's the thing: you and your little gay ass friend that's over there making the noises. That's why you fucking bitches lose, because y'all a bunch of bitches. You and your friend on the phone, and I'm calling you out too, motherfucker, on the phone. Y'all punks. Y'all weak. Y'all a bunch of weak, sorry punk ass motherfuckers. Matter of fact, y'all kind of gay. What kind of? Hey, let me ask the chat room. Y'all hear this? What motherfucker do you know has another guy on the phone moaning like he's sucking somebody's dick on there? It's 786. You and your little gay ass friend. You and your little gay ass friend. Y'all the reason why y'all fucking lose, man. Look, you got the wrong show.
Steve,
this show is this show for men, dog. I don't talk to that. Now get your bitch ass off. That's a dog. Look at that. We got back to back. We had a racist person call in, and then we had a fruit booty motherfucker with another dude on the phone moaning. And y'all wonder why y'all don't get women. And you wonder why you motherfuckers lose. That's amazing. But as always, let me go to my chat room because I want to talk to my dogs. Chat room, what's going on, chat room? I want to say what's up to my chat room. What's up, man? Hey, listen, let me just tell y'all something. I want all of you guys out there listening to me. If you want nice clothes, nobody's saying don't have nice clothes. If that's something you want, if you want a nice car, get it because that's something you want. If you want a nice home, Get it because it's something that you have aspired to get. But don't ever buy anything to get a fucking woman, period. Don't do that. Don't ever do that, man. But what's going on? I just want to say what's up, Mr. Mills, El Pendro. I guess I said it wrong. Got juice. E365, how are you doing? Death Row, what's going on? J Mac, what's up with you, man? SW247X, how you doing, sir? Chili 5, what's up with you? Just giving shots out. Death Row, Freelance, how y'all doing, man? Let me see who else. Got juice, what's up with you, man? Say hi. I say hi back, man. That's it, man. Yeah, man. What's up, Joseph? How you doing, man? Damn, Joseph, we just shut the show down, man. What's going on? You know who? You know who? How you doing, big dog? What's up with you, fam? J Mac, what's up? I just say hey to you always. Hey, guys, don't forget 7:00 tonight. We got a live show. So Joseph, if you want to call into the live show tonight, please call in tonight at 7 East. Yeah, the lines are down right now and everything. So got juice. What's good with you, fam? Just want to say hi to you guys out there. But like I say, man, this is what I'm talking to you guys about. Understand this. Listen, you're going to have motherfuckers out there that's going to hate you guys, not because of the color of your skin, because you're taking their women. They're going to hate you for that shit. Understand that, guys. Can't get mad at those guys. They listen, as a man, you don't let anything affect you, not someone who is beneath you. Remember, you are above all things. Now, if that motherfucker says something in your face, that's a whole different ball game. But again, here's the thing, man. What's important? Why do you hate the term the game? Brandon, because it's not about the game. See, y'all think it's a game. When I say game, when you hear the word game, it's something that you play. No, being a man is what you are. That's why I say that. I want you to be a man. I don't want you to use the term the game, Brandon. I'd rather you stand on your name of a tailor. I am a tailor. This is what I stand for. This is what I expect. This is why I go after women. I don't listen. Of course, y'all can recognize what it means by game, but a lot of people use that term in the wrong way. That's why I don't like to use it, because I want you to stand on your principles and not utilizing silly ass terms. I want you to use your last name. Your last name is great. That's what's important to me. Yeah, how can you take with that? Well, here's the thing that you got to understand. The last two calls, which you understand, a lot of guys remember. I don't want to say this shit. This is gonna be okay. A lot of guys have been raised by mom, and because of that, and I'm not knocking anyone who's been raised by mom, but for a lot of guys, they take on a lot of mom's tendencies, being emotional, not standing on shit. Like, for instance, the motherfucker that called in, he know when he go outside his house, he'll never say that. But again, you got motherfuckers that's gonna talk shit to you. That's just how it is. Hey, what's going, Dre? That's how it's gonna be. But the thing is that what's even gonna make them madder, is when you take what they have. That's all we teach you guys. Take a look. This is how the world is, man. What's wrong with being emotional? Well, why don't you answer me that question, Joseph? Why don't you tell me why being emotional is such a good thing? Because that sure is a woman trait. The only time you should be emotional, okay? The only time you should be emotional, Joseph, is if it's 4th and 1 with 2 seconds on the clock and your field goal kicker misses a fucking field goal. That's when you go ahead and be emotional, because the passion that you have is so great that you're mad that your team fucked up. But being emotional around a woman doesn't want an emotional man. She's already emotional as it is. She doesn't want anything else that's just as emotional, if that makes any sense to you. Yeah, crying and shit, being emotional, man. Come on, man. Let's see here. Any other questions before we wrap this motherfucker up? And now I'm going. We got to show at 7:00, man. Listen. That's why we try to teach you having this mindset. Look, all you guys, every one of you guys, train these women on how to treat you. And for a lot of you guys, I don't understand that y'all are the reason why these women are the way they are, because women are only going to follow what you allow them to do. He's asking me, what do I mean by emotional? Jesus Christ. See, when mom teaches you how to be emotional, young man, okay, what happens is this type of loss of self-control can cause a man to be seen as weak, not only by other men, but also other women. And when women see you as weak, you become a target, or what they call, Joseph, a mark. And what a mark is somebody that's going to give her all she wants, and you ain't going to get anything in return. That's what it's about, man. And if you can't understand that, you're definitely in the wrong place, big dog. You can't. Thank you. Freelance said it best. Yes. All your decisions must be made off of logic, not emotions. And a lot of you guys are making, not a lot of you guys, but Freelance is right. You need to make sure that you know what you're doing. Mom teaching him to show all of his side. There, open up to it. Yeah. There. Go ahead and look. Go ahead and do that, man, guys. Do that shit. Thank you, Chopper. Much love to you, big dog. But what I'm saying to you guys, I'm not listen. If you have a daughter or a son, sure, be emotional, because that's coming from you. What I'm saying to you guys is this: you've got to know and check your behaviors. A lot of y'all guys are emotional too early to women. Fear is an emotion. If y'all don't understand, fear, anxiety, all that shit are emotions. Yeah, hey, shot 5, you can't go to prison with that mindset. You can't do that. That's what I'm saying is that unfortunately in this world, the way the world works, like in nature, the weak always get punked and bitched. That's it. And being emotional is, why should you cry if a woman doesn't want you? Don't be emotional, man. There you go. Three-edged sword. Yes, absolutely, sir. You guys got to understand this. I'm not saying be hard and tough. I'm saying be a ruler of you. You know when you need to be emotional. Shit, when you nut, that's emotional. Come on, man. Thank you, Chopper. No, that's why I got my motherfucking mods and shit. They on their ass and shit. But what I'm just saying this to you guys. All right, let me say. What I'm saying is, what do you mean by saying that? It sounded like you saying that we should not be all emotional. I'm saying there's a time and a place for emotion. But okay, Joseph, be emotional. But what the fuck does that have to do with a woman, sir? That's what I'm asking you. What does you being emotional have to do with you getting pussy? What does you being emotional have to do with you walking up and approaching a woman? You're taking two things, man. What does your emotions have to do with women? I'm not telling you not to feel. I'm not telling you not to think. But what does that have to do with a woman? Do you think, Joseph, you should be that way around a woman? No, I know you had to understand, but I'm asking you, sir. Do you think that you have to be that way around a woman? Well, I'm just in my feelings, and I just want. Wait, fuck, man. No, I'm about to play that fucking music on that shit, because that's how it sounds. That's how that shit sound. What do you mean? Hey, look. I'm gonna show you emotions. I'm gonna show you emotions. All right. Yeah. Well, no, that's Mr. Sovereign. That's right. When your Broncos are 5-11, that's why you should be a Cowboy fan. I'm just fucking with you. But what I'm saying is, if you want to be emotional, this is emotional. Let me show you emotion how it should be. You should be like this. Hey, check this out. I don't deal with drama. And if you bring any drama in my life, you're gone. If you disrespect me, you're gone. If I try to get some pussy from you and you have every right to say no, I'm going to put you on the side and find somebody else because I'm not going to waste my time with you. Why? Because it's all about me. I don't care what you say, what you think. If you're not following my program, you're gone. If you don't listen to what I say, you're gone. If you put my business on the street, you're gone. If you think or do anything disrespectful to me, you're gone. So here it is. I'm being emotional to you because I'm sharing my feelings because I have feelings. And I just want to let you know that you're going to have to do a lot of work not to be gone because there's nothing really special about you. Because I can close my eyes and find 1 million of you, baby, but you can never find one of me. And I'm sorry I'm being too emotional right now, but I'm letting you know this. If you think that you can walk over me, talk bad to me, disrespect me, isolate me from my friends, tell me what I can and can't do, you're gone. And one thing I will do, and I'll be nice about this, whenever you want some of that dick after I let you go, sure, I'll come over about 10:30 and put my dick on your forehead. I have no problem with that. But other than that, you're gone. That's my emotional plea. And that's how emotional you should be. Because if you think for 1 second that I'm some sucker out there, try me. I'm going to give you one because you got to see I'm the real deal. Do it twice, you're gone. That's emotions. That's what I'm saying. If you want to be emotional, that's what you need to do. Let me see here. That's what I'm saying, guys. That's the converse. I want y'all to have that and this would be an early conversation because this is where a lot of you guys go wrong because you never tell these women. See, think about this for a second, guys, real quick. Your job, all of us have had a job before, and they always tell you what it is they expect from you, okay? All right? And if any woman, hold on, can I be emotional one more time, guys, please? Can I be emotional? Let me be emotional one more time. One more time. Baby, I love the way you suck dick. Damn, you suck dick real good. You know what? I think I'm gonna keep you around a little bit, but we got to have a little talk. This is my time to get emotional. Man, wait. Before I play that, wait. I'm sorry. I lied to you guys. I lied to you. Hey guys, I'm saying it right now. I'm sorry. I lied to you guys. I fucking lied to you. Guys, I apologize. I'm sorry. I lied to you. I just fucking lied to you and I'm owning it. I am sorry. I am really sorry. I have fucked up. Wait a second. Hold on. Oh shit, I lied to you guys. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. I've lied to you guys. I said that I don't get emotional, and I lied. I do get emotional. I'm sorry. Let me show you what makes me emotional. I'm sorry.
I pledge allegiance to my man, for he is my leader and my king. Without him, I have no value or worth. I must separate myself from the countless others that will be at his feet. I must cook, I must clean, and I must have sex with him at his beck and call. That is my duty, That is my honor, and that is my privilege. Because I'm going after his last name, his ring, and his time. I must learn to be more ladylike and submit to his every whim.
Now that shit will make me cry. That shit, that makes me emotional. I'm sorry, guys. I lied to you. There is something that makes me emotional, and it's that fucking pledge right there. That's what makes me emotional. That's what chokes me up. That's what waters my eyes, because I keep trying to tell you guys, it is all about you. It's about you. You got to be on top of your shit. And let me tell you, because I got to get ready to wrap this up show because I want y'all to call in tonight. But let me continue this shit real quick about being emotional. Well, I'm going to tell the bitch. All right, there you go, the music, blah, 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 the music. You hear the music in the background and shit. Baby, if you ever try to keep track of what I'm doing at all times, snooping through my shit or trying to criticize me, you're gone. If you constantly accuse me of being unfaithful, you are gone. If you try to discourage me from my friends or my family, you are gone. If you get angry because I have a sip of liquor or something like that, you are gone. If you try to control the money that I spend, you are gone. If you try to humiliate me, you are gone. If you try to destroy my Xbox, my PlayStation, my flat screen TV, you try to cut up my shoes or my clothes, you are gone. If you threaten to hurt me, if you try to punch, kick, or bite me, you are gone. If you threaten to use weapons against me, you are gone. If you blame me for your fucked up ass outbursts, you are gone. That is emotional. That is emotions. That's what I'm talking about. If I feel like I have to walk on eggshells around you, you are gone. If I feel like I can't live without you, you are gone. If you tell me to stop seeing my friends, you're gone. If you're always complaining to me about shit, you are gone. If you ask me for money, you're gone. If you got a bunch of kids, if you got 3 kids from 4 different daddies, you're gone. If you ain't fucking me the way you should be, you're gone. That's the emotions that I need you guys to have. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man. That's the that's how you should be emotional. No, Joseph. No. I don't want, listen, everyone listen to me. I do not want you to put your hands on a woman. The times are so fucked up now. The last thing I want you guys to do is lose your job or your career over a woman. That's why we try to tell you to vet these women to make sure that they are worthy of your time. Just because she's got a fat ass and a smile doesn't mean she's worth your time. And the last thing I want you to do is I don't want you guys to lose your jobs. You guys have, for a lot of you guys, you have worked too hard. You went to school, you went to college, you got a degree, you fought up and down, you dealt with political bullshit. You got to drive an hour to work, an hour back. You got to put up with Mr. Slate, Fred, and Barney, and all that other bullshit only to lose it over a fucking piece of ass. No, I don't want you guys to lose your life or your lifestyle over a woman. You got to be able to read the signs early on and be able to make a logical / emotional decision to cut her off. That's why I always tell you young men, when you meet a woman, you have to let her know I'm a drama-free man. Anybody brings any drama in my life, whether it is man, woman, Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster, Smurf, unicorn, elf, I don't give a fuck, Chupacabra, any of those motherfuckers bring any drama in my life, they are gone. That's what I want you to realize. Hey, Chopper, respect. Listen, you are going to, all you young men are going to have obstacles along the way. All of you young men are going to have people that are going to hold you back from your greatness. Nobody wants to see you evolve more than they can if they're your friends. You're going to lose friends. You're going to lose family. But the thing that you are not going to lose at the end of the day is you. Never lose who you are over other people's opinions of you. You know what? Listen, people hate me. People can't stand me. But you know what? I sleep like a fucking baby every night because my life is not surrounded by what the negative people think about me. What I worry about is what the positive think and what I can do to change your life, to let you see that every day that goes by without you growing as a man is a lost day. That everything that you do, you got to do it as much and as strong as you can, and make sure at the end of the day, burn the ships. Burn the ships. That's what I want you to do. If you burn the ships, then you have no reason to go back. You must keep continually going forward. And you got to burn the ships when it comes to fear. You got to burn the ships when it comes to approaching. You got to burn the ships when it comes to your friends. You got to burn the ships when it comes to your family. Because just because your family loves you doesn't mean they are good for you. Because the thing about crabs is they will yank you back down when they feel that you are being successful. That's the thing that you guys got to understand, man. There is no Ford in America no more. No, we're not. Listen, fuck a warning. Don't think about listen, the men have submitted. Yes. No, that's true. No, listen, warning, good people. You're right, but listen to this. The beautiful thing is this, is that you want to be the asshole. That's what, see, y'all guys, you want the reputation of being a ladies' man. You want the reputation of going after what you want. You want the reputation of being unpredictable. That's what you want. Yeah, listen. Yes, warning. You give up on society, but don't give up on yourself. I hear what you're saying. Society today is gone. But you know what? You don't have, listen, Lewis, I know you want to be an asshole, but I don't want you to be an asshole. I want you to be a man. Being a man is going to make you into an asshole. Women want you by the man that you are. But listen, no. Change that sentence, LL Lewis. You don't want women to want you. You want women to need you. You don't want them to want you, because what they want is someone to drive them around all over the place, someone to hang out with, someone to fucking buy them dinners and pay their rent and put up their Christmas tree lights and set up their Halloween and go trick-or-treating with all their fucking kids. That's what they want. Don't ever give a woman what she wants. You give her what she needs, and what these women need is a motherfucking man. That's what I'm saying. You right, SW247. You cannot fix the world's problems, but what you can do is be in control of your world. That's what you can be. What I'm saying to you guys is this. You got to learn how to control you first before you can control anything outside of you. Be in control of you. Start burning the ships. Wherever you do, burn the ship. So guess what? You don't make the excuse to run back. It's so easy to run back to the ships. It's so easy to give up. It's so easy to make excuses. It's so easy to stay in your comfort zone. Burn the ships. Burn them so you can't go back. So all you have is to look forward. That's the mindset that we want you men to have. That's the mindset that women find attractive. That's the mindset that women will bypass the dinners, the dates, and all that shit to be with you because they can't understand you. And like I said before, I keep telling you, man, look, man, look. Y'all know I love this shit. When you follow the man mindset, when you listen to Uncle Dean, Locario, and the fam, when you listen to this shit, when you learn about yourself, learn about sex, learn about kissing, making out, master the bedroom, learning that I can conquer the pussy before I even get hold of pussy. This is what I want from you motherfuckers, man. I want you motherfuckers to get these calls right here.
Say thank you for
listen.
letting me have a couple of days to actually think.
Come on.
About what freaking happened the other night. Anyway, it was so funny how I had my whole mind made up on like, when you leave your ass alone, I just felt like you was trouble. And it's so interesting how vibe is because I was right, you know? I ain't gonna lie, I do have questions. I'm like, how do you do that? Like, you know, who taught you that? Like, are you a goddamn professional? So on a real note, like that was amazing. It was totally like perfect. Like if I were to vision what I want my man to be sexually, you would be that person, like hands down. Am I mad at you? Hell yeah, because you know that you got those skills.
Right.
So for you to do that to me, that was not nice at all.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. But that's what I'm saying. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Dude, I want you to get calls like that. I want women to listen. I want women to throw the pussy on you before you even see them like this. This is what I want.
Of course.
I know that. Hey,
listen, this is what I want.
Me, I know.
Listen. So before I get married, you have to come fuck me. Because I definitely cannot go on and not knowing how good that this could be.
Now stop it right there. Y'all don't think women talk this way? I keep telling you that these women are, and when you break up with them, when you let them go, when you tell them you don't want to have nothing to do with them, you get these calls.
Check this out.
Right here. Check it out.
Urgent message. Listen. Like your phone cut me off, and I know that if you wanted to talk to me, you would, and you would make a way. So because you're not doing that, I can only look at it as, you know, you're upset, and it is fine if you want to be upset, but I was never upset with you.
Right,
it's just you just jumped to that conclusion about everything.
This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. This is the lifestyle I want every one of you motherfuckers listening to have with beautiful women, not these hand-me-down, bottom of the barrel, easy low fruit picking bitches that y'all with. Louis, she begging because she wants the dick. And she don't want to lose you. That's why they do that. That's what. No, wait. It's been a while since you heard this motherfucker one. This the motherfucker that called me, had the bitch sucking his dick while he's in the car with this one.
So this is just over the phone. Just imagine if I was there with you, kissing you, touching you,
now the bitch is sucking his dick right now. Oh my God. Hear that?
I'm just saying, I'm doing all this without touching you. I'm saying I need to get a hold of that pussy. Mm-hmm.
My student. You hear that?
Them pretty ass lips, that big ass titties, and that pretty ass pussy.
Listen.
You're gonna lose your mind. You're gonna fuck around and try to fall in love and shit.
Listen.
What'd you say?
You.
Oh, I'm falling in love?
It's you.
Okay.
I don't like this stuff. I like to keep going.
Shit, you're the one taking a break. I'm ready. What you talking? You talking gangish shit. Mm-hmm.
Talk to me, please.
No, stop right there. Talk to me, please. Let me tell you, motherfucker. If you know you got that power, are you afraid to talk to a fucking woman? This is what I'm saying. Y'all guys don't understand. You all have this. I am no different from you, and you're no different from me. We just got to unlock you. We got to unlock you. Hold on. Let's hear a little bit more. Hold on. Let's go to another one. Let's listen to what I'm fucking saying. Listen to this.
There you go. Just go in and out. Go slow first and then just go a little faster.
Talking that shit, I told him.
Definitely don't want to rush. Yeah, good. Go in and out. Yeah. Like it's my dick. Make it go in and out. Fuck that pussy up.
Now, like I say, guys, how many times I tell you to set the date up and then during the weekend this can happen, and guess where the date's going to be? The date is going to be Trap. Come on, Trap. You already know. Look, Trap, we already Trap. Look, Trap, this is the last thing I'm going to say. I'm going to end it with you, Trap. I'm going to end it with you because I got to do a 7 o'clock show. I got to go. This is the last thing I'm going to say. God. Oh. All right, guys. Trap, I'm going to leave. Trap, this is for you, dog, because I love you. My dog, man. You're 19. You want to know where to meet women. Allow me to help you out. You can meet them at bars. You can meet them at clubs. You can meet them at cafes. You can meet them at events. You can meet them volunteering. You can meet them outside at parks, stores, at work. And I don't really do work, but you can meet them at work. You can meet them at school. Okay. Very important thing. Okay. There are places that you can go to meet these fucking women. You can go to karaoke if you want to do that. I used to do karaoke at Dave and Buster's, and bitches used to stuff 20s in my pants. You can do karaoke. You can go to hotel lounges. You can go to open mic poetry. I always tell you guys, if you rapping or you do lyrics, go to poetry slams. Women will throw the pussy at you. You can go to nightclubs, which is the basic. You can go to meetups, big dog, dinner parties. You can go to work parties, happy hour, block parties, college campuses, painting events. You can go to yoga classes. You can go to wine bars, wine tasting places. You can do museums or galleries. You can go to book signings to meet women. You can take music lessons, dance lessons, cooking classes to meet women. Where you want to meet women? You can go to the opera. Now, hey, those are high-end, upper-class, six-figure type women, but you can go to the opera. I thought it was silly, but I love Scrooge, and my mentor made me do it. I did it, man. That's a whole other story. You go to volunteering events. You can meet women at the airport. You can go, if you're in New York, I don't even want to talk about New York and California or Miami. Fuck that. But you can meet women at the park all over the place. There are tons of places you can meet women. Cafes, dog parks, department stores, cosmetic stores. And that don't mean you have to look for cosmetics. You can be cutting through the mall and run into bitches. Sporting events, concerts, movie theaters. What have I told you about the 50 Shades of Grey? Flower shots, the laundromat, you can meet women there. Flea markets, in front of restaurants, cafes. Come on, man. There are tons of places to meet. Casinos. Now, for you religious guys, you can meet them at church. Come on, charity functions, rallies, late at night, the strippers, late at night. going to the beach, going to the pool parties, cruise ships, going to the gym. Come on, man. Bike paths. These bitches are everywhere. That's where you go meet them, big dog. That's where you meet them. Bowling alleys. Thank you, Whiskey. Yes. Walking the dogs. Yes. That's where you go meet them. But I want to say, I appreciate you all. We kind of went over. I got to get ready to go. Got a show at 7 p.m. East, gentlemen, okay? We'll have the crew there. I got to go because I got to get ready. Hey, your boy is finally taking a vacation. I'm going to going on vacation Wednesday to Sunday. So I'm taking a vacation, get my ass going on vacation. So I got to get some shit together. But anyway, I will be back on Tuesday. I'll be back on at 7 o'clock tonight, guys. But I want to say for all you guys out there, anything that you do from this point on, start burning the ships. Don't give yourself a reason to run backwards. Eyes forward. And the last thing I want to do, because it's been a while since I've done it, and guys, if y'all need anything, send me an email to themanmindset@gmail.com. Make sure you leave your number if you're interested in products. The sex toolkit is not going. It's going to be a toolkit, but we're doing something different with it. That's why I haven't really talked about it. But I'll get into more detail of that on later because it's going to be more of a school setting, and we do more classes and stuff. I just wanted to show y'all this. Like I always show you guys this because I want y'all to see something. You see, turn it sideways. Damn it. Can I blow that shit up? There we go. Let me show you guys. How many times do I show this before I go? At the end of the day, guys, right there. At the end of the day, think about the graveyard. We always tell you this. And if you're new, learn from this. The thing that all these people here have in common is they thought they had tomorrow coming to them. Live every day of your life like it is your last and go out on top of the world like a true man. Don't ever sit around and look at the world and not go after or be strong. I want y'all guys to be great. I appreciate all you guys. And we're going to do everything we can to make y'all into the men that I know you can be. Because listen, my dream, and last thing that I always tell you, and I keep telling you my dream, it's a broken record. My dream is for all of you that are listening to this in the year 3458, your great grandkids has a picture of you on top of the wall above the fireplace because it is you that changed the world as you know it. You, not me, you. I want all of you to be remembered beyond your time because we're all going to die one day. But your last name and your legacy should live on through your great grandkids, no matter how many you have, because you are the foundation of something special and something great that they must abide by. Not me, you guys. And that's what we want for you guys, man. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and roll. I've got to go, man. I got to get my ass. I got to get some shit I got to take care of. Anyway, leave me a message. TheManMindset.com is the website. Go to TheManMindset.com. If you have a question, email me, TheManMindset@gmail.com. Leave a phone number if you need to talk about products or anything like that. But outside of that, we will see you at 7 o'clock. The crew, of course, chopping it up with you guys. And we will definitely go there. I appreciate you all. Much love. Start burning the ships, man. Start burning those ships. I'm the Dean, man. We will talk to you guys in a few hours. 7 o'clock East, gentlemen. Take care. Peace.